Okay, hello guys. My name is Tieshan Zhen, and you can call me Mars. I'm an international student from China, and today my topic is family and society. First of all, what is family? Families provide initial socialization for children that shapes their self-worth, attitudes, values, and behaviors. Families create structure that stability in the lives of family member. Family like small society that teach children how to move the first step of their life. Okay, for the first part, I want to talk about divorce. More than just affecting the immediate family, divorce can have a profoundly negative effect on society as a whole. Statistics shows that children who have gone through a parent's divorce are more likely to become victims of abuse later in life. And the numbers also show that children of divorced single parents have more healthy problems, behavior issues, and emotional problems during their lifetime. The children of divorce are also more likely to get involved in crime and drug abuse and have a much greater risk of committing suicide than children raised in two parent homes. And the fact is the rate of divorce is actually getting higher. The statistics shows since 1960s, the divorce rate raised almost 8% from 9% to 16.4%, and there are more than 25% of children currently lived in single parent homes. Just now imagine that 25% of children are more likely to create negative effect on society in the future. And why can't we change this? Okay, for the second part, I want to talk about the family abuse. I just watched the presentation of Robin Peters Bennett on TED Talk, and I really having the same feeling that she has. Mrs. Bennett expressed an idea that family violence became a family tradition. That made me remember that my dad always says, "Spare the rod and spoil the child," which is a pretty famous quote in China. And compared to American, spanking children can really be defined as a family tradition or even a thing that good parents should do. So seeing a parents hitting children because they did something wrong or bad, it's like the most common things. Because this is a way to teach children what is right or wrong. And actually it is partially right. But people have to remember at the same time when a parent tries to get the children to behave better by hitting them, that can be telling them that hitting people who are smaller and weaker than you is acceptable way of getting what you want from them if children misunderstand what you think. And that can cause very serious consequences. In the video, Robin Bennett states that children who've been abused are 2.5 times more likely to have cardiac disease, 5 times more likely to drink alcohol, 12 times more possibility to suicide, 13 times more likely to use drugs. I mean, data always clearly tells the truth and it directly shows us how serious the problem can be. Just imagine once you hit your child because he or she did something bad and directly cause your child have 12 more times of possibility to suicide, and this sounds very horrible. In 2014, state agencies identified an estimated 1,580 children who died as a result of abuse and neglect, between 4 and 5 children a day. And it's more than 70% of the children who died as a result of child abuse, neglect, were 2 years of age or younger. That's more than 80% were not yet old enough for kindergarten. And that sounds very horrible, like they didn't even begin their life. And in one study, 80% of 21 years old who reported childhood abuse met the criteria for at least one psychological disorder. And all these statistics are telling us that child abuse is really a common thing happening around us, and it's causing very serious effects towards our society. And actually, I was planning to tell a story that from my landlord, and that can be a very good example about my topic. But I think the video it will make the video too long, so you guys can actually just read my paper on the what I upload. So what should we do about it? So less physical and more psycho. Like we're human being, and we unlike the animals. We can talk and we can think. So why we just do so much violence? And try to understand what children think. Talk with children first when they made mistake, and don't spank. No violence. And one important thing is before you planning to have a child, just think about are you ready to become a good dad or mom? And just always think children are equal to us. Like we're not no different. We can't just treat them differently because we're stronger than them. And thank you very much. This is my presentation and hope you like it.